Hello and welcome to this week's Glasstire. It's the week of April 20th, 2017. I'm Christina Rees.
I'm Rainey, Knudson.
And we are counting down the top 5 art events in Texas this week. We're here at Liliana Bloch's Gallery in Dallas. We will be talking about the show in just a moment.
Few moments. Number 5 is the grand reopening of Sala Diaz in San Antonio. They had an electrical fire a year ago.
It's about a year ago.
Next door in Casa Chuck
Right.
Ramirez's old place, which has been a residency. And it was during Sterling Allen's show.
Yeah, Sterling Allen's show was up for like a week and then they had to...
But they're back.
They're back. This is their first show back.
And the show is an artist named Pradeep Dalal. He is Mumbai born but lives in New York.
These are graphite drawings, very photorealistic drawings.
He's very interested in Xerox art, going back to the 60s, the venerable history of Xerox art. But I think these are not his Xeroxes. I think these are his
I think
drawings.
these are the actual drawings.
We think.
Yeah. So.
But it looks like a really nice body of work. And hooray, Sala Diaz coming back.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yay. Number 4 is Harvey Bott. H.J. Bott, Houston's own Baroque minimalist, as he calls himself, beloved Harvey Bott, at Anya Tish Gallery in Houston. Thick and Thin and Back Again. These are paintings from the 70s and the new wire sculptures. These 70s paintings,
That's cool.
very, very thick impasto. They look really of the 70s. They use, of course, his DOV shape that he uses in all of his work. They're monochromatic. I think the 70s are old enough now that it's okay, that it's almost like it's neutral, that has a look now. It's sort of like actual Baroque painting. I don't have any connection to, so when I see an actual Baroque painting, I don't feel like, oh God.
It's a kind of aesthetic that now young artists aspire to and are kind of trying to emulate, but this is the real thing. So number 3 this week is the Galveston Art Center. This is Dennis Nance's first show as a new curator there. So it's a 3-person show.
Yeah.
Jules Buck Jones is downstairs.
In the big downstairs gallery. That's going to be a looser installation than his last show at David Shelton Gallery. And then upstairs, James Talambas, he's a member of the fairly new Art Tooth Collective in Fort Worth. He's a composer. He's got a sound installation based on seismic fracking noises. There's a bit of a Galveston connection because George Mitchell of the Mitchell Center and the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Center for the Arts, etc., his company, if not invented fracking, then was a pioneer of fracking. So the energy industry runs deep throughout Texas in the art world, doesn't it?
Yes.
And then the third upstairs in the little gallery that's next to their beautiful classroom is Calder Kamin, who we saw at Women in Their Work.
Yeah, she takes all the plastic bags that are detritus all over the place from every single shop that uses them, and she kind of melts them down into these...
I don't think she melts them. I think she works them.
Are they not even just like blowtorched in order to get them to shrink?
There might be a blowtorch
like
involved.
Shrinky dinks instead of actual artwork.
I'm thinking of meringue. But there's a whole thing. They're partnering with these environmental groups in Galveston. There's a whole city ordinance. They're trying to ban plastic bags in Galveston. There's environmental groups. There's a surfer group. They're working with different people in Galveston on this issue of plastic bags are terrible.
These are really charming, by the way.
Oh, the objects themselves, the little critters.
Oh God.
I would love one of her squirrels.
Yeah, the fox. So number 2 this week, we're here. This is Liliana Bloch's Gallery. This show is Vince Jones. He's a Dallas-based artist. He's lived in a lot of places. This is an amazing show.
So good.
I came to see it on Saturday. It's up through May 5th. It's all sculpture. He's known often for collage, but man, they're really clever. They're very funny. They're sad. They're strange. They're
wonderfully titled.
Gosh, yeah, the title.
He's one of these artists who just takes crap from around wherever and puts it together in magical ways.
Yeah.
Magical ways.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. You liked it as soon as you walked in.
Well, yeah, because they're wonderful, clever. I mean, the tongue sticking out, come on.
I know.
And then Chomp, look at Chomp. This little,
I know. It's beautiful, actually.
And number 1 this week, CounterCurrent in Houston. It's the CounterCurrent Performance Festival. So Brandon has already been to some events. It's going on through this weekend. He says it's a very manageable fair. Of course, I'm up in Dallas, so I'm not there right now. But CounterCurrent is organized so that there's something in the afternoon, something in the evening. You can really, if you're committed, you can do everything. You need to get your tickets soon because a lot of these things are starting to sell out. The big, I think, showcase piece maybe is Snow White, which is Infernal Bridegroom. We love you, Infernal Bridegroom. We never talk about you because it's theater. But they're doing the world premiere of Snow White, which is a Donald Barthelme play. There's Kevin Beasley's doing a sound installation. That's a collaboration with Project Row Houses. Raphael Rubenstein's book, The Miraculous. There's text excerpts from that book, which is a wonderful book, all over the UH campus. Carrie Schneider, the artist, has conversations every day at noon. Lily Taylor's doing a performance based on The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas / growing up in a farming community in Central Texas.
So kind of all over Houston.
It's all over Houston. Their whole deal is like getting out into the community, connecting people with art in unexpected settings where you don't have to go to a museum or a gallery, and it's all this like, don't worry, people, it's not scary. Come on down and have an art experience. Yeah. We're going to go see some art. We hope you do too.
Yeah, go see some art.